Basil here with Basil's Garage. These are Howl Campfires. Let me shut this thing off so I don't melt my face off. These are all the Howl Campfires that are available today. This is the original R4, this is the smallest R1, and this is the new R3 that is launching today. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at all three model campfires to help you make a decision on which one suits you best and which one to chuck in the back of your camper. This is the R4 campfire from Howl Campfires. This is the biggest, baddest version they make. It's also the hottest. That's why I'm gonna turn it off before I start dripping sweat. So the naming on all of the campfires, R1, R3, R4. You can think of that as like a season rating. This one, the R4, is rated for all 4 seasons. It's the hottest. The R3 is good for everything except the deepest winter cold nights. The R1, perfect for warm season when you just want the ambiance and some light flames to sit around for a little bit of heat. But let's start with this one. So the R4 was released in September 2023. It was actually released as this model right here in a non-folding leg version. This thing's been to Baja with me several times and is still working great. So these things are robust. So this is a bit of a heavier non-folding version of what you can buy today. This is what's available today. This is a portable propane fire pit. This thing weighs 27 pounds. It burns at 1300 degrees. And on a 20-pound propane tank, it'll run for 6.5 hours. That's at full bore, both valves fully open. The R4 is a little bit unique because you can control both the A flame, which is the top kind of more visual flame, and the barcoal, which are the 2 lower tubes in the bottom that actually radiate heat separately. So you can turn on the barcoal on its own, which will push the heat out that you're feeling when you're sitting next to it, and then also turn the A flame on separately. So it's kind of nice because if you can tone the A flame down if you want to and just have small kind of visual flames but still get good heat out of it, or have them both running or just have the visual side. This is the only Howl that offers Stargazing mode. What that is you can turn off the A flame and just run the lower barcoal tubes, and these things will glow red hot after like 15 minutes of running, and they push a ton of heat. That means you're not getting the white light in your eyes and you can still see the stars. It's one of my favorite features of this one. The R1 and the R3 that we'll dive into next do not have separate control of the 2 flames. The R1 actually just has the main A flame portion. This thing's great if you wanted to go and travel into deeper cold climates, or if you just have the storage space and want to have the best thing on the market. But if you plan on spending nights in like sub-freezing temperatures and want to stay warm, the R4 is great for that. Next up is the R1. This is the smallest and most compact fire pit that Howl makes. This one was released second in line after the original R4. This one's designed to be a kind of one season or warm weather fire pit to travel with you. All of the Howl fire pits come with a quick release hose. So it actually includes this hose in all 3 no matter which one you purchase. There's a fitting on the side that you can plug in, spin the knob on the side, and you can light the fire pit. Again, we picked a terrible day to film this. It's like 90+ degrees here in San Diego, so I'm gonna shut this thing off. The R1 is also a folding leg campfire. So these little legs down here on the bottom fold up and it turns into a little compact brick that you can pack anywhere. That's the benefit of the R1 is you can really stuff it anywhere into your truck, camper. We've hiked into places with it on our backpack and all over the place. But it's a rad little unit. This one does not have a separate barcoal. So the R3 and the R4 both have those lower tubes that run internally in the fire pit that radiate heat outwards. So it's not as hot as the other ones. It really just has that top A flame for the visual ambiance of a fire, and it does push some heat out, but nowhere near as much as either of those fire pits do. The R1 weighs 11 pounds, it burns at 800 degrees, and it'll run for 8 hours on a 20-pound propane tank. And this is the all-new R3. The R3 is the kind of Goldilocks between the 2. It's a in-between size and in-between heat. It also only has a single knob to turn it on and off. So it does have a barcoal that runs through the lower section on it and the top A flame, but you only get the one control knob. And that's just for simplicity's sake, and it does work very well. It helps it be a little bit more compact compared to the R4. This one is perfect for all around. It keeps you warm in nearly every condition. The biggest difference between this and the R4 is the R4 is great for deep winter. If you're gonna spend lots of time in sub-zero temperatures or below freezing temperatures, and you wanna be as warm as possible, the R4 is a great option for that. If you can't fit the R4 in your rig and you wanna be warm, then this is kind of the ideal solution. This thing's a great all-around unit, and we're stoked to see them kind of keep evolving the line and come out with the R3. The R3 weighs 20 pounds, it burns at 1100 degrees, and on a full propane tank, it'll burn for 6.5 hours. So something we love about Howl Campfires is that they are fully US made. They are cut, bent, welded, and assembled in Denver, Colorado. I know that was a huge hurdle for them to figure out, and it's something that we wholeheartedly support as US made products. And carry their inventory here at the shop. So which one's right for you? Well, it totally depends on your use case. I'm lucky enough to have all three, so I can help give you some advice on which one to pick. The R1 is what I carry in the 80 series Land Cruiser project that's outside. It's a small, lightweight rig that I'm going out for 1 to maybe 3 nights camping. So the R1 and its just small, compact size suits it really well. I'm also not really taking that thing out in any cold weather because it doesn't have a heater inside. I guess I can't really use the R1 as a heater inside the camper. The R4 is what I bring out with my family. It's when my wife, my son, my dad, my brother, my mom, my whole family comes, it's good for all of us to sit around the big campfire. It's the closest to a kind of traditional campfire that we're all used to with heat output. The R3 is brand new. I've only camped with it a handful of nights, but it seems like it's the sweet spot of everything in between. It's what I'm gonna keep in my 7.3 builds. It'll be the full-time campfire pit that travels with me everywhere. And then I have the versatility to grab either of the other options, but I plan on bringing this thing with me everywhere. Mexico, up to Alaska next summer, and really all over the place. It's a good in-between. We usually have all three in stock. Now they just released the R3 today, so keeping inventory on that one might be a little bit tough, but we try and have as much as we can available. The R4 is $1475, the R3 is $875, and the R1 is $374. And on one quick last note, they make bags for all of the campfires. So you can chuck your fire pit in the bag, throw it in the back of your vehicle, and travel with it a little bit easier. They are sharp metal objects, in fact. So they make a bag for the R1, they have one for the R3, and the R4. If you're interested in getting a Howl Campfire, we have them here available at Basil's Garage. You can stop by here in person and pick one up, or shop on our website. And if you don't have a cool truck to carry your Howl Campfire, we build these things too. We can help out build you a really cool red cutting fire. And if you don't have a really cool truck to carry your Howl Campfire in, we build these things too.